Hi, this is Nilgün Zahour from SM JUROR, and today we're going to be looking at the juror misconduct issues in the case of State versus Sallis, which is out of the Iowa Court of Appeals. Some points that I want to highlight that we're going to be discussing are ineffective assistance of counsel, subpoenas for witnesses who have knowledge of potential juror misconduct, waiver, and hearsay attempts to support a motion for new trial based on juror misconduct. In this case, the defendant was convicted of various domestic abuse assault crimes. The record's not really clear about the timing, but his girlfriend was contacted by an acquaintance, Alex Holmes, who indicated that he had been contacted about a juror who wanted to know information about the defendant's past. Holmes also said that the juror asked him if she should find the defendant guilty or not guilty. His description of the juror matched that of a juror seated at trial. Defense counsel indicated that he tried to meet with Holmes many times, but Holmes missed several appointments and his phone later went out of order. Also, no one had his address. Defendant presented his motion for new trial, supported by the girlfriend's testimony about what Holmes told her. The trial court denied the motion, indicating that defense counsel was aware of this information, but did not alert the court about any potential juror misconduct. Now we're going to do things a little bit differently and jump straight to the holding, and that's because there is an ineffective assistance of counsel claim here. After the defendant's motion for mistrial based on juror misconduct was denied, the defendant filed his appeal claiming ineffective assistance of counsel, arguing that his attorney should have subpoenaed Holmes to secure his testimony about what the juror allegedly asked him and any other potential juror misconduct. Now, since the standard of review for an ineffective assistance of counsel case is de novo, the reviewing court may decide whether the record is adequate to permit review or they can preserve the claim for post-conviction proceedings. Here, the reviewing court preserved the claim, finding that it was not adequate to resolve the matter. So the ineffective assistance of counsel claim is to be determined later. But let's look at the specific facts which were pivotal to the juror misconduct issue in this case. First, Holmes's description of the juror matched a juror seated at trial, yet there was no reported motion to question the juror about what the girlfriend reported or any attempt to have the court question the juror about what happened. Essentially, any potential juror misconduct issue was waived because the alleged misconduct was not reported to the district court to remedy the situation at the time of the trial based on the court's discretion. And this is really important to note with respect to the abuse of discretion standard of review. Many times what happens is the appellant wants to bring up a juror misconduct issue hoping that the reviewing court will substitute its judgment for the trial court or sort of look at the situation de novo. But that is not the way it works with juror misconduct cases. The reviewing court will look at what the trial court did. So if you do not bring up your issue before the trial court to see how they remedied the potential juror misconduct issue, you've waived your jury misconduct claim. Next, the girlfriend's testimony at the post-trial hearing contained two levels of hearsay. First, what Holmes told her, and then second, what the juror allegedly told Holmes. The girlfriend did not have first-hand knowledge of that conversation. And again, hearsay issues are important. If you find yourself facing a hearsay issue, don't forget to move to strike either the affidavit or move to strike the testimony if it involves hearsay. And finally, defense counsel told the trial court that Holmes missed several appointments to discuss the matter and that his phone went out of order. But at each one of these events, defense counsel could have reported the issue of potential juror misconduct to the court along with the attempts to meet with Holmes, but he did not. So that's just another strong issue relative to waiver. And that's it for our case law analysis of the juror misconduct issues in this case. Again, this is Nilgün Zahour from SM JUROR. Thanks for watching, because the only evidence you want the jury to consider is in the courtroom. See you next time.